most entrepreneurs start up when they are looking to solve a problem they face in their professional or personal life, and something similar triggered your Mamaearth journey. So tell us about that.
So I think Mamaearth started with a very personal problem that we were going through. We had our son, Agastya, our first son, and he was born with a certain skin condition where a lot of Indian products that we were using on him did not suit him. And it was during my stint in New York when I was there for art education that I got some understanding around a few ingredients that were considered toxic, and a few products were actually being lifted off the shelves because they contain cancer-causing ingredients. So I think, when we became parents, we were paranoid around everything and anything that was getting even closer to our son. And that paranoia around and that helplessness around not being able to do something for our child is what triggered us to figure a solution out and try something out. Our doctor used to call us Google parents because even the medicines that he was prescribing,
Google actually makes you feel even more terrified because whatever question you're typing and someone has already typed out the exact same question.
And imagine when the word cancer comes around anything that you're using on your baby, it frightens you. So I think that's where our journey with Mamaearth literally started, because we said that, hey, in India we do not have any products which are following these guidelines. Countries outside of India have these ingredients in their banned ingredients list while we are actively using it, and not just on ourselves but on little babies, on those new lives, right? Imagine they can't even say anything for themselves. So that's how we thought that, let's try and figure out if there's something that can be done around this area. And after wearing our research caps, after talking to a lot of vendors, a lot of consumers, we figured out that, the proposition is something that a wide variety of audience is looking for. Even our friends and family were looking for something which was toxin-free, made of natural ingredients. Like us, a lot of other parents were ordering products from outside of India. When we talked to different vendors, we realized that all of these ingredients were actually available in India and available at affordable prices, which meant that you could actually create products which were safe by certain standards and bring it to the Indian audience at reasonable prices. So but that's where,
but did it, ever concern you that, this is perhaps already a saturated market because you have Himalaya and you have other kind of Ayurvedic products, apart from which your parents will give you, a whole range of home remedies and fixes and natural products. So why would people pay a premium to buy the same natural toxin-free product off the shelf? So did that ever cross your mind?
No, of course it crossed our minds, right? I mean, we were going to quit our jobs to start this.
Yeah,
so a lot of things.
Coca-Cola.
Yes, I was right. So I mean, a lot of things crossed our minds at that time.
Literally moved from toxic to.
I'm not going to make any comments like that, right? But so what we realized was while there were a lot of what you would call natural proposition brands, and there was no one who was certified safe, right? And people were talking about naturals, right? But then the base that they were using, right, wasn't exactly something that was certified clean, right? And they were still using some of these, harmful ingredients like parabens or sulfates or phthalates, etc.
I think there was no standard defined around safety, what safety meant.
And hence we felt that there clearly is a space for creating a clean label brand. What we realized was that because the largest strength that FMCG companies have had in India was numeric distribution, there was also becoming a weakness when it came to innovation, right? Because everything was being innovated for 1 million stores, right? And that's not necessary, right? I mean, a company like ours, which stands for innovating for the consumer, right? believes in serving the long tail, right? Saying that if there is a consumer need, right, let's build a product out for them. And the good thing is our distribution, which was e-commerce first, right, clearly respects the long tail. It actually allows to serve it, right? So because of that, in fact, even in our launch, right, we had products like a mosquito repellent or a sunscreen, followed by a easy tummy. Followed by a easy tummy roll-on, which was about that hing and coconut oil mix, which you can use, and you don't have to wake up at 2 a.m.